Yeah, you got a tour coming up. How many more dates you got booked? I know you don't know if you want to say that, but I just said it. So
Oh yeah, like I said, so I'm doing like a 4-day tour with Snow Goons out in Canada,
yeah.
uh Montreal, Quebec City,
Okay.
Toronto, and then Charlottetown on the Prince Edward Island.
Okay.
And then actually I'm doing 2 shows right before that. I'm playing a show in Madison at the Rigby, actually.
Nice.
With my dude Landon Wordswell.
Yeah.
And then the next day I'm playing his Milwaukee date with him at Last Rites again. We were able to save that show. It was originally at Dino's.
Okay.
Dino's closed permanently. It was only open for a short amount of time after
Right.
making a comeback. And then yeah, now it's all gone again.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Yeah. One thing we haven't mentioned is we got the Cypher Den album fully recorded. That's coming at some point. We don't know when exactly yet. But
We do have that.
Exciting.
Yes, we do have that coming. So people that are into the hip hop, the music, and you're curious about what's coming, me, Ram, Urban Legend, Fat, we have a record that we put together. A couple features on there, not too many. It's mostly just all Cypher Den shit. But yes, that record is finished. It just needs to be mastered, put together properly, and then that'll be done. And I mean, I'm not even gonna get into all the records I have done. That's
too much.
That's a whole episode in itself.
Yeah.
We don't need to do that. Plus, that's just me being braggadocious.
Yeah, okay.
Don't give me a thumbs, son. What the fuck?
I did it though.
Yeah, that's some hater shit. I don't like the hater shit.
No, that was a joke. I ain't no hater. Whoa, slow down, relax. Relax.
Slow down. Ease back. Don't say
it. Do we have oh, that's funny. I'm watching the Facebook feed too. And it's hilarious because I'm seeing the subtitles. Maybe I have to get off that.
Hold on, you got caption on. That's hilarious.
I didn't mean. No, and I don't mind. I'm saying on the thing. I didn't realize I was accidentally watching it, which is hilarious to me.
It is. That's funny as shit.
All right. So we told him to come in at 7:15. Yeah, man. So I'm working on some songs with Bo-Fi too. I actually wrote them all, got a couple out of the way. Started recording the one that I want to get out the way first. Ode to my pops and shit. So I want to get that out the way first. So I started that. So, I'm still working on my music things, not all comedy. And then I wanted to do a podcast about myself at some point. So look out for that, yo, where I'm just kind of ranting in the morning. It's kind of Bill Burr style, but not ranting like that. Like just kind of chilling, talking about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. That's kind of how that works. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's cool.
I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but that's coming. What else? Trump got raided. You hear about that?
We're not talking about Trump on the podcast. Actually, hold on. Now you brought it up.
Actually, my ass. Wait a minute. Which one is it?
Hold on. Now you brought it up, right? So at work the other day.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
This dude comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, you heard that Trump got raided?" I said, "Yeah, I pay attention a little bit. I heard about that." He said, "Well, my friend's in the military," and he said, "That shit don't happen. It's all scandals. Why would you have nuclear codes just laying around in the White House?" He's like, "It's all scandals. They're just doing that so he can't run for president again." I said, "I don't give a fuck."
Yo, I would have almost said the same thing. Yo, wait a minute.
Just say what it is.
So they weren't just laying around. You just happened to be the highest figure in the office. So
hey.
Oh man, I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole.
But yeah, that's what happened.
I worked for this dude recently, and one of the first things he said when I walked into the house we was working on, he said, I was listening to podcasts. He's like, "I'm glad I'm listening to rap music," and I'm like, "Oh well, that's coming." You know what I'm saying? and then he's like, this whole administration, something, man, they're trying to divide you and me. And I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, I don't really pay attention, man. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And man, it just reminded me of that. And I'm just thinking, oh boy, is it gonna get any better or is it gonna get worse? I don't care. Next on News 11. But anyway.
Next on News 11. Oh shit.
Anyway.
What about the he's probably gonna come in a little bit, but what about
yeah, but I imagine.
What you think about the Anne Heche? Were you a fan of Anne Heche, by the way?
I think she was an incredible actress. Yeah, I mean, thought she's pretty good. I never thought about it. To be honest, I never thought about what I thought about Anne Heche.
So I read something. I read something today that she was supposed to be, the next Hollywood big actress around the time when she was coming up. When she did that movie with Harrison Ford, what was it, like 6 Days, 7 Nights or something? She did that movie.
Yeah, I remember the movie. I don't remember the name.
So when she was about to do that movie,
yeah,
she had come out that she was with Ellen DeGeneres. And when she came out, the movie was like, well, you're fired. You're not.
Because it was time period. Yeah, they were getting
because around the time period they were like, you can't do that shit. You're gonna fuck up our image, all that shit. So they fired her, and then Harrison Ford was like, well, I'm not doing the movie unless you bring her back. So then they brought her back, but that was the pivotal point for her entire career, to where, like, she was supposed to be the next head actress that they were going to push in like all the big movies. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that turning point kind of changed that whole shit, and that might have been the start of, she probably thought she was on top of the world, but that might have been the start of her fall into, whatever she had going on in her personal life, to what may have caused her to, because I heard it was a drunk driving. I'm not putting I don't know all the facts.
Hey, look,
I heard it was a drunk driving incident, that she was speeding and basically just crashed.
I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about it. And this is not funny. It's just saying, the only thing I saw is some crazy video where people were trying to say she was alive in the body bag. I really saw that on the internet, and that's just how crazy the internet is. I watched it for about 5 seconds and kept it moving. But
Ram froze up. Did you freeze up? I think you might have froze up. Ram, did you freeze? I believe Ram froze up. He'll be right back here. Let me see here real quick. I think Ram froze up here. We might have to get him back in here. Yeah, Ram froze up. We're gonna get him back in here, and then we're gonna bring Akil the MC in the room. But yeah, for everybody tuning in out there, this is live from the den. I'm your host, Taiyamo Denku. We also have Rambunxious, and tonight we're gonna have a special guest, Akil the MC from the legendary Jurassic 5. He'll be in here momentarily. So, yeah, make sure that you stay in tune, that you tune in, because we are going to be going live with him. It's going to be dope. And it's going to be a fun time. So, hey, you froze up, man.
You froze up on me too, twice.
Oh, well, weird. So he's ready to come in. I think that's what happened. You got to turn it. You got to turn the screen.
I'm trying. I don't understand why it went. There we go.
All right, you ready? I'm going to bring him in.
Let's go.
Here we go. Just waiting for the audio to connect.
Oh, good.
Yo, yo.
What's happening? How you doing?
Peace.
What's up, fam? How you doing?
Good. Thank you for having us or joining us. Excuse me.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. We met on the phone, Ram.
Okay.
My guy Denku over here.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Peace. What's going on?
You don't look like nothing like you sounded, bro. No.
Me?
No, I'm just playing.
I'm curious now. Like, what do I sound like?
No, I'm just bullshit.
It's funny.
I'm also curious. I want to know the description by the voice.
like you look like a big dark skinned dude. You sound like a big dark skinned.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. It might be intimidating for some white people. That might be good.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Be like, answer my phone, man.
Yeah. Bodies right now. How you doing this evening, man? You chilling?
Yeah, man, I'm doing all right, man. I was like, damn. I was like, oh shit, I forgot. Like, I'm like, who is this texting me? Like, you're like, yeah, can I send the link here? And I'm like, yeah. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh shit.
No, it's all good.
I forgot today was Monday instead.
Yeah. Oh no, it's all good, man. We was just chilling out here talking about different things we doing, and
everybody forgets Mondays.
Yeah,
Mondays
no big deal, man.
Yeah. You don't really want to remember Mondays and shit. Like, man,
yeah,
damn.
Nah, but we meant it to be kind of free form and just chilling, so it's all good, man. Ain't no big deal. Yeah,
that's what's up.
We was just talking about like I said, touring projects, conspiracy theories, Trump. We was just having a conversation.
Hey, so I heard Biden is not going to run in 2024.
Oh, when you heard that like today?
Yeah, that's what I just seen. Yeah.
Oh wow. All right, I guess we going right in. Let's go.
Yeah. So what does that mean for people that was
he might not remember he said that.
Right. What was you gonna say? What does that mean for who?
Yeah, what does that mean for people that like that were like Trump was going against Trump? They picked Biden. So now who you gonna pick is what I'm saying.
Right.
And stuff like what
right.
who is the motherfucker now? You know what I'm saying?
That's I don't know if it's gonna really matter if we talked more in depth to me, but we'll see. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting, man. I mean I don't, I'm not for either or party and stuff.
Right.
I don't give a fuck for either and stuff. But I'm just saying, just for people that that because that was their trying to what's the word run their guilt trips on who I should vote for and shit.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, it's crazy because when you think about that entire concept around the time of the entire election, people were straight getting so heated about the situation that even if you were friends for 10 years, if you would pick a side, they would be like, oh, well, you fuck with that. I don't fuck with that. So we're no longer friends. You could have been friends 10 years and that shit's over in election. It's crazy.
That shit was whack as fuck. That's what I was like.
Super.
I was like, man, how are you triggered, and not getting along with your family members off of some motherfuckers that you don't even know. You don't even know these motherfuckers and stuff, and they're not for you, they're for them. They're for them and stuff. So how is it that you're at odds with your family member that you're going to see after this fucking election and stuff? You know what I'm saying? you go need them more than these people. These people not coming to your aid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
yeah.
And then COVID did the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was the same. It was the same. It was the same exact shit.
Yo,
no, you're gonna get the shot. You're not gonna get. And then all of a sudden now, motherfuckers it's quiet as fuck. I ain't saying shit about that shit right now. But you didn't already cut ties with whoever it was, or you didn't laid your hand out there enough to where like, you know what? I don't even know. I can't even trust your ass. Like, cause you know, I always said like, when I was younger and stuff, they used to be like, from a religious standpoint, they said, oh, the people are gonna accept the Antichrist just wholeheartedly. They're just gonna accept. And I was like, as a little boy, I was like, I'm not gonna never do that shit. I'm not like you can't not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna ever do that shit and stuff. And so I would always wondered how will people just accept it. And until the shot shit came and stuff, I said, oh, I see how well motherfuckers is gonna accept anything and how it can happen and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people, and just like the same way with the voting shit, it was the same exact thing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
that's 100% real. And it's like. And it's not even like either or on the sides. It's like you'll accept whatever ideology goes in line with yours.
Yeah.
No matter what it was, no matter the facts on either side, it was all skewed. All of it was a mess. Right?
Yeah.
All of it was a mess.
Nah, that
but
was a big
people
mess.
were like, oh, yeah, I'm rolling with this. Yeah, it was people are picking and choosing in the moment. In the moment in supermarkets.
Yeah, I'm finna get these Nabisco tricks and then
I mean, it's true.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get a shot in the next hour, and then I'm going. I'm finna vote by the meat market. By the meat.
Oh, that's too funny.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Besides this crazy world, man, I guess we'll get into some questions. Anything you don't want to cover? I mean, I know you don't talk about all the music, I'm sure, a million times. So is there anything you just kind of like, I don't even ask me that,
Yeah, I don't know, man. It don't matter, man.
That's why I asked, like,
Yeah, man, that shit is like.
He's like, let's go.
That shit routine. That shit routine, man. I'm watching my clock now, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, hurry up. No.
No. That's the thing. I don't want it to be that either. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple interesting ones. And since we talking all the craziness in the world, can we get into the one question I wanted to ask?
You can't. Nah. Hell no. We ain't talking about that. No, I'm just playing. I already know what you're gonna talk about.
What is it?
That Tupac shit.
Oh yeah, shit. You have heard of it. I didn't know if you had heard of it. I just heard about it.
Man, that shit is. I've been dealing with this shit for the past 5 years, man. That shit is.
Oh my god, I can't believe people believe it.
Yeah, that's you shit. I'm like, what the? I'm like, this. I know the world didn't change. This shit, because motherfuckers.
Do you get approached? You get approached in public?
I have been. I was in LA. This is my first time and stuff. I was in LA and I was at a store with my homeboy and stuff. And we were shooting a video and then we just stopped to buy something from this little liquor store. So we go up in the store and then we walking out, and as we walking out, it's a guy walking in and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't really pay no attention to him and stuff. And then he come behind us and stuff, following us. Not really following us, but like walking towards where his car was, which was the same direction which we was going. And then he walked past us and then he turns around and he said, hey, man, said, are you the internet Tupac and stuff? And I was like, and at first I was a little like,
What does that mean, right?
Yeah, because, I'm like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Because let me bring you up to speed and stuff. I've gotten death threats and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's that serious like that and stuff. Because the thing is, you have people that it ain't just like people, are saying, oh yeah, you remind me of Tupac, and no, they're saying, oh, you are Tupac. So their thing is that they're mad. You have about 5 different type of Tupac fans. You have those that extremely love him, and then you got those that extremely hate him and stuff. And then you got those that are like, man, why don't you come out of hiding and stuff? You know what I'm saying? We'll protect you, type shit, right? And and then you got those that are like, man, fuck you, man. You left us and shit, like your dad left you or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like some cult type thing.
Yeah, like they're just mad because he's their savior and shit. So he like, you need to come save us. Like, why you. And then, then you got those that's like, man, you sold the fuck out. You're part of the Illuminati. You're part of the, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then you got those that are like on some religious shit, like you going to hell. You know what I'm saying? You a hermaphrodite, you gay. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I apologize for bringing it up. I didn't know it was that serious.
That shit is crazy.
I thought it was just
Yeah.
some joke shit, you know.
Yeah. Then you got those that's like, oh, you were down with the you were down with the government, and you sold out, and you actually were sent here to disrupt the youth and stuff, and your shit was fake, and you and Biggie, that whole East Coast West Coast thing was fake, and you got a lot of people locked up in jail, and I'm like, who the fuck is in jail behind these niggas right now? Like,
right. So this
I'm
basically a bunch of schizophrenics have been approaching you, is what you're saying.
yeah, so I be getting like, man, when I see you, I'm gonna slap the fuck out of you. I'm gonna fuck you up. This and that, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas, like like gonna kill you. So you know what I'm saying? So when the dude said, "Yo, are you the internet?" And I'm like, man, nigga, what the fuck do I say at this point and stuff? Because nigga, I'm not strapped or nothing. I'm like, it's just took me off guard. And stuff.
Of course.
So I was like, nah, I'm already, no, really, because that ain't me and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he's saying, am I this guy that's Akil? And and I'm like, man, what do I look like? And it's like, oh yeah, kind of got dreads like you and stuff. Like anyway, so I'm telling my homeboy, I was like, man, turn on your camera and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like capture the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Make sure
like,
you're straight,
yeah. So, so he just walk off and stuff or whatnot and stuff. And I'm like, man, that shit spooked the shit out of me and stuff. So then I was in New Orleans doing the show with Jurassic and stuff. So we was at a hotel and stuff. And one of the workers just kept walking past me and he was looking, just kept looking. He's like, man, you look familiar, man. And I was like, oh, man, I don't know. I'm part of this group, Jurassic 5. He said, us, right? The Tupac theory and stuff. And I said, man, I'm right here in front of you, looking at you right now in your face. I said, do you think that I'm Tupac? He's like, I don't know, man. I'm like, I said, ain't this about a bitch?
I know, right? That's what I just thought in my head. Ain't that about a bitch?
I'm like, ain't this about a bitch?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So one time I was with my wife, and we was at a gas station. And we waiting for this Uber. We kind of close by my house, right around the corner or whatnot and stuff. But we waiting on the Uber to go to the house. So then a car pull up, and we thinking that this is the Uber car and stuff. Is car in white and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And a girl hop out and stuff. I'm like, you the Uber? So she like, no. She kind of looking at me and stuff. And then she walk in the store, walk in the gas station and stuff. So we on the outside still waiting and stuff. So she in the store, and then I see her kind of looking at me and stuff, and then I asked, are you sure you not the Uber? Like, no. Then she come out and she like, Akil. And I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Where do I know you from? But I'm like, I know who I am, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this probably some fan type shit, but but it's still kind of seeming kind of weird a little bit and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But so she like, Akil, she's like, can I take a picture? And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. So, I'm like, okay, my wife should take the picture and stuff. She's like, no, I just want to take a picture of you and stuff. And I'm like, okay, I've done this before, but this is a little weird, but still, I've done this before and stuff. So I set up to take a picture and stuff. And she mumbling in her breath, she like Tupac and stuff, right? And take the picture. Wow. So I'm like, oh my God. So she hop in her car, and then our Uber come and stuff. So our Uber is right behind her and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So she going basically the way we go to my house and shit. You know what I'm saying? So she turned and we turn. She make another turn, we turn. We behind her. I'm like, what the? But we behind her. She's not behind us and stuff, following us and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're basically following her, but she's going away. And right when we
seemingly on accident, right?
Yeah, and right when we got ready to turn, where we supposed to go and stuff, she went another way. And I'm like, this is too fucking close for comfort and shit. You know what I'm saying? So one more thing. One of my homeboys, he got a barbershop in Atlanta. So I go to his barbershop, and I'm walking towards his booth where he's at and stuff. And it's a dude by his booth, and he just staring at me, looking. And I'm like, what's that? You know what I'm saying? I'm walking towards, and I'm like, man, I'm finna have a problem with this nigga. You know, this nigga staring hard and stuff. And he like, I killed the MC. Oh my God, I can't believe it's you. This dude was finna start crying. literally and shit. He like, man, I can't, man, people be saying you Pac, man, I don't think so, but I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? But man, you know, I'm a big fan and all this and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I can sense his sincerity, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, he met me or whatnot and stuff, but I'm like, this is just over the top. It's just too much and stuff. So he ended up getting a haircut from my homeboy and stuff, but he like, I cannot believe this, man. Man, can I get a picture with you, man? Can I this, that, and the other? And I was like, man, this shit is fucking too fucking much and stuff. So one of my homegirls sent me a picture of somebody wrote on the wall in Atlanta, somewhere in the West End and stuff, you know, Akil the MC is Tupac and stuff. And I was like, this shit is, you know, outside of the internet now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, you know, so for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, this is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because
apologies for asking. I really thought it was funny. I was like, damn, what?
But man, that's what I get.
It's so ridiculous to me.
Yeah, no, it really is
right.
and stuff. And most people, you know, do that. They like, oh man, that shit is funny and stuff, but they don't know the other end of it. You're not in my inbox, you're not getting all the shit that I'm getting. And you know, if you just look on the comments on my page instead, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers say all kind of shit. I'm telling you, motherfuckers be like, nigga, you this and stuff. So it ain't like it's just because some people be like, man, you should just take it in stride, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you being rep to a you know, a legend and stuff. And I'm like, nigga, how do you fucking take it? Like they should take advantage of it. How the fuck you take advantage of a death threat, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
right.
Like, how do I take advantage of it? Go get killed, nigga?
Yeah, right. Like, what does that even mean? Like, how do you form that thought in your brain?
Yeah, because they don't know that there's been death threats and stuff. But so they're trying to say like you should take advantage, or you should be happy that you being
relevant
compared,
or whatever.
Compared to a legend and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you should try to make some money of it. I'm like, nigga, I don't want no motherfucking money off this shit. I don't want nothing from this shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I'm shocked at everything you just said for the last 15 minutes. I'm 100% shocked.
That's just insane.
Yeah, because people, because the thing is, people don't understand that, they know what I look like. I don't know what these people on the internet look like.
Right.
I can be anywhere.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they know what I look like. I don't know what they look like.
Right.
Which puts me in a fucked up situation and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now you just got all these motherfuckers that are clout chasing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the information that they're going on is some shit that some woman that claimed to be Tupac's cousin said this shit like 5 years ago and shit. And this bitch is nowhere around and stuff. But this motherfuckers is just running with this old ass information that they can't prove because this woman never proved that she was even Tupac's cousin and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Nobody did that part. Right.
No. That was the dumbest part. That was the dumbest part ever. But they just went on about these things that, oh yeah, well, and then Charlie Tuna looked like Gaddafi, a bit. So that just made it even more stupider. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I figured it was so ridiculous because when your part is just one little segment that is unbelievable to me, and then it goes on, and so I was like, oh, this has to be a joke, right? Like,
anyway, like the whole group. They just own the whole group. Like we're all people that died. And we're death fakers, and you know what I'm saying? Charlie Tuna is Gaddafi, and one of my other group members is Biggie, and one of my other group members is Eazy-E and shit. I'm like,
it make you wish MySpace was still around. The only thing, right? Like,
because this social media shit is for the birds. I'm like, y'all fucking dumb. Like you just believe anything, like, it's crazy. Yeah. And I can't say nothing. I can't say anything that I say, oh, that's fake. That's your pictures. I show pictures from high school or elementary or whatever. Them you Photoshop them. I said, if I Photoshop them, where's the original that I Photoshopped it from? Motherfucker, you don't understand what Photoshop mean and shit. It's coming from something else that already exists and stuff. Show me the shit that existed before that it came from and shit. You
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
idiots. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, go ahead. You can move on.
Yeah, we can let that go. I didn't mean to that. I mean,
No.
it's fascinating. It's fascinating. We can go into a whole nother thing about how the internet is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, no,
you
it's
know,
all good. I'm not tripping. I just had to bring you up to speed and shit. You know
I
what I'm saying?
appreciate it because now I'm intrigued now of how
Right.
stupid people are.
Right.
It's like, man, that's mind-boggling.
Hey, don't fall into it. You know what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers, because you will never get out of that rabbit hole because niggas is stupid than the motherfucker. You just like you said, you realize how ignorant people are. You like, I can't believe how ignorant. Like it's just on some young dumb shit and stuff. It's like people start their history with YouTube. It's like you have a whole generation of people that only know YouTube. They don't even know how shit even existed prior to YouTube and stuff. And this shit is just stupid. This is stupid. Like, man, you hear so much shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
right?
Yeah, Martin Luther King and Malcolm X faked their death and shit.
Yeah, I've heard. We've heard everything, right? Like,
oh my God, yeah.
100%. What are you into besides music? What, like, in a day in the life of your life, like what is your things to do that doesn't involve music?
I like photography and stuff, you know. I like taking pics and stuff, and I like editing video.
Nice.
Editing videos.
Any movie plans? Directing or producing?
Nah, nothing that I know of and stuff. You know, I just do it for the fun and stuff. You know, but if something come along, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking into some like documentaries and stuff like that. You know, just on.
That's dope.
Yeah, and just looking things like that don't exist no more and stuff. You know, that are things that happened in the past and stuff, especially like with dope and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, the drug era, like kind of like pushed us to where we're at right now and stuff, like especially with crack and stuff, kind of like wiped out generations of people that would have passed down certain traditions and certain music and, definitely like with music and stuff. So until you like reel it back and stuff. I'm like 52 and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up off of like oldies and you know what I'm saying, and 70s.
Well, we mid-40. I'm 44. I forget how old Denku is. I forget.
Yeah.
I just turned 40.
Okay,
that's
so
right.
you kind of still in that range or whatnot and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But there's, a whole generation of kids that don't know nothing about like a Earth, Wind and Fire or Isley Brothers, or it's just music that we grew up on.
Yeah.
That we end up sampling.
Mm-hmm.
So the music that we were sampling and stuff, you know what I'm saying, was the music that was our upbringing and whatnot and stuff. Now the kids now today, they're just growing up on hip hop. So now they just go back and sample hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? So like they don't know other genres of music that existed and stuff prior to that. I'm a funk baby, funk, soul, jazz, you know what I'm saying? Like R&B, you know what I'm saying? Like I love hip hop, but that's my shit though. I grew up hip hop came to me when I was a teenager, you know what I'm saying? But for 12 or 13 years I listened to that type of music. So
I hear you on the jazz and R&B. I just got a bunch of CDs from my pops, and it was, man, there's some gems, and I'm like, man, what these days I'm gonna find a CD player, and I'm
so what I was saying as far as like with the crack and stuff is a lot of uncles and aunties and stuff. These people would have been the ones passing down the music, but once crack came, it stopped that process and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So for like I had to just realize like about 35 years, we haven't had no passing down of this music that, was always played at, backyard barbecues and picnics and, you know what I'm saying? Just house functions and stuff, music.
So I I think that has a flip side though, and I'm gonna explain. Like, I want to see what you think, and you too, Denku. But I think that has a flip side to where I think because they're sampling stuff to sample stuff, and now you have a way of getting not all the information, but a lot of the information, a lot of those. You can go look up a Gladys Knight. You can go look up Curtis Mayfield. You can go look up, people before that in the 20s. So I think there's like an advantage of having that technology as well. The same thing that's telling you see what I mean?
If you know what you're looking for. The thing is and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like how it got passed down to us was just like traditionally and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody in your family and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Whereas
that is a different feel. That's a different feel.
Then you actually going on the internet and looking for it's like, no, you heard this in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like this. So it's cool to be able to go discover it, but then you only know it from a discovery level and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't know it actually from like, yo, man, I remember this and have some type of nostalgia when it come on, like, oh, I remember this. You feel me? You know? So that growing up with it in like I'm saying, it passing down, morals and just like how
stories,
shit,
right?
Yeah, how shit should be. You know what I'm saying? Just like uncles and stuff like like we had big uncles and stuff that like they was like our heroes and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Cousins and stuff.
But once crack came and stuff, those uncles end up becoming smokers and stuff.
There was a separation. Right.
So they become crackheads and stuff. So you got the younger generation that's came up under us and stuff, that didn't know the status of the uncle prior to crack. So they only know uncle, this is smoker. So now we have generations of people that younger people that disrespect older people and stuff because they feel like they ain't shit because they don't know who they was prior to that crack shit and stuff. You feel me?
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. Yeah.
So
it's interesting to think about. The feeling is gone, like literally.
No, literally, like on so many levels and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you have, like even with like we would listen to like slow jams and stuff, like just like make slow jam tapes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? 2 hour slow jam, just slow jams and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You ever made
I
a
used
slow
to do
jam
that.
tape, son?
Yeah, no, I used to make the prom tapes, man. I used to make all the prom tapes.
That's dope. That's
dope. What I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so now a lot of these kids don't know how to compartmentalize love. Because we grew up with love songs and where love was in the air. Now ain't no love in the air. You definitely feel that shit. Like it's like
I had heard I forget what I was watching. Tank said Tank said on Drink Champs, black love has always been more of a threat than black hate.
Exactly.
And that statement really has had me thinking, like, wow.
No,
I mean, it's true,
real
obviously,
talk.
but
it speaks exactly what I'm talking about because those songs that would actually have these kids not being so depressed and wanting to kill themselves and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't know how to compartmentalize love and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know nothing about I just don't want to be lonely and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
And rejection with that.
Exactly.
You don't want me, baby? Like, you don't want me? Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's more fish in the sea and stuff, okay. And understanding that part, they like, no, it's over. It's only one that could have loved me, and and like, and then so I just see a difference in how these kids are internalizing and stuff because I started on my Facebook. I started playing oldies. I started playing slow jams and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I had folks crying and shit, and some folks like, man, I never even heard this music before. So they was discovering shit, and they like, man, that shit is dope. What is that? And I'm like, how you don't know this?
Right.
And that's what made me really think about it. I was like, man, 2000, I realized, I said, damn, man, we ain't been passing down no music. So I started actually playing just stuff, just looking with my own house, starting with my own house and stuff, like so for my kids and my grandkids and stuff. I be playing oldies all the time because I'm like, yo, we can't lose this. You know what I'm saying? This got to have to be revived, and so I started with my own.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's dope. That's what's up. Thank you. You got anything you want to say?
Well, there's some people in the chat that I just want to shout out. Marcel Marcel P. Black's in the chat.
Peace, peace.
Antonia's in the chat. I do Wild Bill's in the chat. Wild Bill said, "Sex and danger will always sell. We got to stop buying."
That's
Facts.
deep.
That's
Facts.
true.
That's true. Yeah.
Has that always influenced you since you picked up the pen? Just that fact right there, because I mean, it shows in the music. Has that always been something? Or I mean, like, because I know when I was young, I mean, let's say I was 10 in '88, so I'm, the violent part, we loved it. When by the time you're 12, you're like, oh, this is fascinating. You love it, right? So,
right.
But I picked up the pen later, and I don't know when you did, but I picked up the pen later. By the time I had seen a bunch of wild stuff, and was like, okay, I don't want to talk about that wild stuff too much because that's not me. Does that, you know what I'm saying? Has that always been something for you?
I mean, because I was born in '70, right?
Okay.
So I'm from Los Angeles, South Central LA and stuff.
Right.
Home of Crips and Bloods and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Sure.
Crippin' started, 69, 70, 71, 72. So I'm like right there, with it and stuff. So I've seen a lot of death and pain. And, so for me, I choose not to rap about that shit and stuff because it only reminds me of that whole world and stuff. I know too many people that's dead and locked up, and, where it didn't just to go right and stuff, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
So for me, my rapping and what I talked about, was therapy for me. I wasn't trying to, and original rappers and stuff, they grew up off real hip hop too and stuff. I mean, original gang members, a lot of them grew up off real hip hop too and stuff. So they wasn't trying to make gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? They like real hip hop, like, Run DMC and LL Cool J, Houdini, Fat Boys and stuff, they was influenced off of those things and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you said, it's funny you said '88, I graduated from high school in '88 and stuff. So when NWA came out, and even with NWA and stuff, they was just telling a story.
Of course.
About it. None of that shit was real, but I'm not saying that those were not real scenarios. Those were real scenarios. It just wasn't actual events, the shit that they were talking about. But then they was just socially talking about what was going on in Los Angeles at the time, because most people looked at Los Angeles as Hollywood. So you don't even know that there's a Compton or a Watts or South Central and stuff. You don't even know these things that they're talking about is really even going on. So people are like, is that real? No, I don't know if it's real. You know what I'm saying? So you think it's exaggerated and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't. But that wasn't the thing that I wanted to talk about. And even with NWA and stuff, they did it off of hip hop beats. It didn't become until it didn't become like a vibe or a groove until '92 when the Chronic
somebody
came.
labeled it that kind of
to when the Chronic came and stuff, and then you got your G-Funk sound and stuff, because prior to that, the sound of NWA was hip hop beats.
right.
Sample shit. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
It didn't have its own sound. It had its own, verbal, description and whatnot. So the violent part, what you saying and stuff, I seen too much.
That never influenced you at all in the pen game?
Hell no.
I was just saying, maybe as younger, I guess you weren't younger though. So
that's
kind of what I was asking.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so I was doing hip hop before gangster rap was even created.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So that shit, that shit never even fucking and it only lasted for like 92 to like what, about 95, 96, maybe.
Yeah, roughly. Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was young lived and stuff, but it was impactful.
Yeah.
It was very, very impactful, but it was young lived and stuff. It was nothing that I felt like had any type of longevity into it, and it, as well as once you claim something, it's people that know that you wasn't really doing that. So for me, I had to keep it real to myself and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, it's people that know that, nigga, you ain't never done that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So for me to get out there and be like, nigga, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit was just dumb. It was just dumb. You know what I'm saying? Because of the consequences that come with it. See, I know that part right there. I know the consequences that come with it and stuff. And most people was just glorifying shit and you into the glory and stuff, but real people know that the consequences and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know, so yeah.
So what do you think when you talk about the gangster rap era like that? What do you think about people? Because there's people right now that are saying, I'm actually a big fan of like the Griselda. Like I like what they do, but there's people saying like they brought gangster rap back. It's more like drug rap is kind of what it is. But it's kind of
Yeah.
like are they just doing? I mean, are they just doing the rapping scenarios, or do you think that shit that's
that's that's the thing and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, he muted. Hold on.
exaggerated situation and stuff. So then it created the keep it real syndrome and stuff, you know what I'm saying, of the 90s and stuff, so where people was like, man, I'm just talking about my real life, to the point that it came all the way to 50 Cent actually getting shot and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm speaking my truth. I'm speaking who I am and what I am, and you know what I'm saying? So that this is real. This is real, because so many people thought that, oh, they're just lying, and so now it becomes like, this is my real truth and stuff. So now everybody that raps and stuff, just like, they're gonna spit some of the things that the truth that they actually went through and stuff. But I'm from an era where you don't talk about what the fuck you do as crime and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Real bad boys move in silence and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So that shit is dumb to me, to be like, to let everybody know actually what you did and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I mean,
yeah.
So you have people that mix it, and then they talk about actually, yeah, I really did this, what I really did, and we used to do that and stuff, and I mean, I like the Griselda guys and stuff, because they doing a form of hip hop. To me, it's like Mobb Deepish type, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah.
it's like in that vein and stuff, you know what I'm saying? The same thing as Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? It was the same thing and stuff. They was on some street shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was a different type of street shit and stuff. But it still was talking about selling dope. They were selling dope, crack vials, and you know what I'm saying? And but it wasn't more so like, this other type of gang shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got gangster shit, and then you got gang bang shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is
different shit, right?
It's two different things and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, I will say, Griselda just, it's just talking about, just hood shit, where they grew up at in the ghetto, and, selling shit and stuff. I don't see them like promoting violence with it and stuff. I just think it's just more so lingo and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sort of like, like I said, how Wu-Tang was and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can we jump to, I want to jump to something, because I had this random thought and idea. So when Jurassic 5 was creating a music video for like Quality Control or What's Golden, those two songs to me, people recognize those as like classic records, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
like when you shoot a video for something like that, when you're done with the video, are you like, this is gonna be a classic record? Do you get a feeling from that when it's done? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think you kind of like hoping that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got something dope, but I guess at the time that we were doing it and stuff, you had to go through all these channels and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just even to get the video out, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, it wasn't like, like today, you just pop it up on social media platform, and hundreds of thousands of people was checking for it right then and there and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had to actually go through, where is MTV going to play it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Are they going to even accept this, at BET and stuff? Because you can it was a gang of people sitting on videos that never came out and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because they couldn't get through the proper channels or whatnot and stuff, we just so happened to be on Interscope and stuff. So it worked out for us and stuff. And then, definitely I feel like our talent and, what we had was something different or whatnot and stuff. So in your mind, to answer your question and stuff, I think, everybody feels like, yeah, this is gonna be, the one. Even if that shit is whack as fuck, everybody kind of feel like that all the time and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I knew it was something special, just because nobody wasn't doing what we was doing and stuff. So I knew we were in a lane that we didn't have to compete with nobody. And so if the thing was just hoping that the powers that be and the people that are in the place and stuff will recognize it and say, yeah, no, this is different, that we should be trying to promote something that's different, because then you got your cookie cutter shit that people like, they're not even trying to even deal with anything that's super creative and taking a chance.
And y'all are super dope live too. Like I seen y'all rock.
Thank you.
I think the last time I saw, I think it was the 2014 tour when y'all linked up with Dilated.
Oh yeah, with the Word of Mouth tour. Yeah, with Supernatural.
I saw y'all in Milwaukee at the rave.
Oh yeah, that's the spot right there. Yeah,
because that's where I'm at. I'm in Milwaukee and
Oh okay.
So saw y'all there. So y'all have an amazing live show, super dope, super hip hop, like golden era style, the shit that I'm into.
Right.
Now let's jump forward. The new idea of these people that are able to go on stage and just rap the ends of their lines because they don't even know their full verses. The rapping over the vocals idea. I want to know what a real true MC wants to tell a younger generation of people about that, because it's everywhere now. And I won't even put people on shows I book if they do that. I'll put it out there like, hey, I'm looking for some acts, but you can't rap over your vocals because I like my shit a real hip hop shit.
Right. So what I do, to keep from, looking like the old angry guy sometimes and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
I'm okay looking like that sometimes.
I mean, people say I'm angry all the time, so whatever.
I get it.
Depending on my stance, I guess,
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm I'm a Taurus the bull, so I'm stubborn as fuck sometimes, but I'm optimistic and understanding that some of these kids just don't know that their vocals are just as strong as what's on that record and stuff. So a lot of times it's be misconception and stuff. We're dealing with a generation of people that you just look at YouTube videos and stuff, and you see somebody pop up at a club, not even like a perform. They're not even doing a performance. They're just at a club and stuff, and they're rapping over. The DJ is playing their shit. They at the booth and stuff, and DJ, they come in and they're rapping their song, but they're rapping over their vocals and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because they just had a party and stuff, you know what I'm saying? That at the club. And so the people in the crowd is basically singing the song, and they don't give a fuck that it's not, this not a real performance.
To them, it's not almost a performance. It's an appearance.
It's exact. That's what it. So, but to the person looking at it that want to be in that position, they say, "Oh, that's how you got to do it." Right. So these kids have got bad examples of how it should go, as well as then you got those that run into. I say, man, dude, like I heard your vocals, man. Like you sound strong. Your vocals stronger than, you know what I'm saying? Like I catch him after a show. I'm like, bro, you really, you got some good shit, but you rapping over your shit, man. Like, man, you can actually do it your own self. I say, you're handicapping yourself and you're waiting for the people to sing it. I said, but when you get in front of that crowd that don't know your shit, then it's going to be all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I said, you got to think about it. I said, you know what I'm saying? Because now you're not dealing with your muscle memory and stuff, and you don't even remember your own shit and stuff. And you expecting these people to say some shit, and they don't even know your shit and stuff. So now you looking stupid up there and stuff because you thinking people gonna say your stuff, you know what I'm saying? So you got used to not saying your whole shit and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, that you retarding your shit and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I heard your vocal, man, you strong enough to, man, like, bro, you need to, it's like, oh man, thanks, you know. I was like, yeah, they be like, man, but you know, sometimes those spots, the sound systems be fucked up. And I said, that's what sound check is for. And that's my main point and stuff that I push and stuff. Like, yo, you got to go to sound check, man. I said, y'all just, what y'all doing is y'all thinking y'all gonna show up and the shit gonna be super clear for you and you be the main one. Man, turn my shit up, man. Can you turn my shit up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sound man got a name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's first thing you understand. You know what I'm saying? That nigga not gonna turn your shit up because you keep calling him sound man.
His name is Scott. Or whatever.
Exactly.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just
But
saying,
if you,
it's true.
Yep.
just a little finesse. Hey, you man, remember the sound guy's name and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that he feel it's personal. So he gonna try to work with you and stuff and make your shit sound that much more better. But you know what I'm saying? You know, some regular shit, he ain't not finna do that and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But if you make it to sound check, then you know the terrain and what you're dealing with and stuff. You get in there and you need 3 mics and stuff, and they don't even have 3 mics.
Right. So now you got to adjust. Right.
You adjusting right then and there, and you're not prepared to adjust.
No. You passing the mic, you missing words, all that.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But had you known what the terrain was and stuff, then you can go on with it and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you don't not stuck with, oh, the sound was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, if you know the sound is fucked up, now you know. Now you can tell the people, hey, we still gonna rock this, but the sound is not all that good, but we're not gonna worry about it. And then they gonna be like, yeah, that's all right, go with it and stuff. But if you like, we finna tear this motherfucker up, and then the sound system fucked up and everything, and then they like, whatever, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, they not gonna root for you and stuff, even if it is going fucked up, even if you do fuck up and stuff, you know?
I think it's important that you say, learn the sound man's name. Like, artists don't understand the whole concept of when you walk into a venue, be cool to everybody because they're running your show.
Exactly.
Your show won't go on.
No.
And I've seen and talked to sound man after shows, and they was like, yeah, fuck this setup. He was a fucking asshole. Fuck him.
Yep. No, real talk. Not
and
understanding.
I'm like,
that's your best friend. That's your best friend and stuff. So I think, you know, there needs to be an education. I come from an educational spot of it more so than, man, this shit is whack. That's not real hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can go there with that. You know what I'm saying? When you arrogant like that, then I'm gonna give it to you. Then that's when I don't give a fuck if you think I'm the angry guy. You know what I'm saying? You talking some bullshit and stuff. But those ones that really don't know, I know they sincere with it and they really trying to do it and stuff, but they just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Then I work with them and stuff, and I let them know, like, man, like, nah, man, you know, like, that's not really how it goes. So, you know, and my last thing is to say, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I tell them, I say, you know, when does a piano player play over their piano?
Your voice is the instrument.
You understand what I'm saying? Does a drummer drum over his drums?
That's one of the best points I've ever heard about this subject is right there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, your piano player is not going to play over his piano.
Hey, you notice you didn't say, do people sing over their vocals? Because too many of them done that.
I mean, because from an R&B perspective, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But from a rap perspective, I don't get it. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather be Ray J on verses than not sing my shit.
Right. No, real talk.
And not a shout to I just realized I said that. I'm not talking shit to Ray J. I like Ray J.
Yeah. No. I get you. No, I get you. 1 second. Somebody's at my door. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Yeah, we're gonna chill here still.
Yep. Ram gonna do the shoulder motion.
Yeah, just because you know what I'm saying. That's the kind of shit that people that rap over vocals do. They do shit like this.
Yep, with the camera in their face.
Hey, yeah, facts. I seen a very, very famous group recently. Somebody showed a clip of them trying to do that at a big place. I'm not gonna say any of it, but people know what I'm talking about. And the crowd didn't respond. And I was like, I don't even usually watch something like that, but I was like, well, I got to see this. You know, like this. I got to see how bad it was. And the crowd was like, wasn't much.
Man, that's crazy.
I mean. But they didn't dance, they didn't do nothing. They was just doing this the whole time, like say our words type, you know.
Yeah, I mean to touch what a little bit on what Akil was saying
Yeah.
Recently, I had
Sorry about that. That's
oh,
You good?
it's
You good?
it's all good. I was just gonna say recently, I feel you on the on trying to educate people that actually have strong voices. Like there was an artist recently. He knows that I don't like when people rap over their vocals. He knew this. He comes up to me before his set and he's like, yeah, man, I know I still do it. I don't want to do it, but what do you suggest I do to try to get away from that? And I said, well, I've heard you. You have a strong voice presence. And then I asked him, do you know your lyrics? And he said, yeah, I know all of them. Then what are you doing?
right.
Like,
That's
you
it.
know all your shit. Why are you
That's
even doing it?
it's just as simple as that, you know. Like if you, especially like that's what I'm saying. Like lot of times, a lot of these artists, if you're not playing their beat, they can't even rap their rap to another a beat and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And as an MC and stuff, you should be able to rap your shit to any beat, any beat. You know what I'm saying? If it's your lyrics, then you should be any beat that come on. You should be able to say your lyrics and stuff. But some of these guys only know how to rap the song to the beat that they did and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know how. And that's a.
But see that
part right there is like, you know, yeah, go ahead.
And that didn't even just start. I remember back probably like I used to go to this open mic and they used to do they didn't play people's tracks. They had a live band. But everybody came up there and they were like they were thinking they were going to get to play their song or whatever. And then the people are like, well, we got a live band here. You could rock with the band, you know, give them the, you know, give them the tempo, whatever, and then you can rap your shit up. Like so many people would leave the open mic because they were unable to
rap rhyme their words. It's man, yeah, it's been a gradual depleting of the MC and stuff, you know, understanding their position and stuff and just memorizing their rhymes and stuff and just having stuff ready-made for whatever situation and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think, you know, there's a beautiful thing, you know, has happened with home studios and stuff. And I'm a victim of it too and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And but the bad, not that I won't even say the bad part about it, but just like the non-conscious part that we do is that when we make songs at home now and stuff, you know, we not memorizing them.
Mm-hmm. It's too quick.
Yeah,
for the average person.
Because I'm just like writing right then and there, but I'm writing to record right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and so I'm recording as I write and stuff. Whereas back in the days and stuff, I had a gang of rhymes in my head. So when I do go to the studio and like, yo, it's gonna be $50 an hour. Okay, nigga, we only got $150. We got 3 hours. We finna record 5 songs. So you gotta hurry up. You got, you know what I'm saying? We was memorizing our shit and stuff. So when we do get to the studio, we gonna be ready to go. It's because our shit is already memorized. No, we ain't going to the studio to fucking write nothing. That shit, like, we ain't got enough money for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I feel that. I just told him the other day and sent me a song we're done, and I was like, man, I had to listen to that verse 3 times because I didn't know what I was about to hear.
Yeah,
because I wrote it and sent it off and forgot what the verse was. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fun, you know? Like,
it's like a brand new joint. It was brand new.
And it's fun. And it's fun, you know. For me, it's fun that I can do that and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times I you know, the bad part about it and stuff, you know what I'm saying, is that I can't remember the rhymes and stuff. So sometimes I'll be wanting to, I'll be like, man, I wrote a dope ass rap. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I want to spit those raps. You know what I'm saying? So you got like get into ciphers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I keep coming up with the same shit that I was already in my head. That the rhymes that I already know. That I'm gonna keep spinning. I'm like, yo, I want to say some new shit. I got some new shit, but I don't remember that new shit. I got a whole bunch of raps.
Come to the crib. Come to the crib.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm like, yo, you know, so that part of it, you know, has kind of handicap MCs and stuff for not knowing
Yeah.
their shit and stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I be amazed at how kids, you know, memorize shit right now and stuff. Because I
Yeah.
don't even
Yeah.
remember how. I mean, I do remember how I used to, because I didn't even used to write on paper and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I would just ABC, ABCDE,
Right.
ABCDEFG, and by the time I got to Z, I already know ABCDE. You know, in my head, I used to write all the Jurassic shit, like the early Jurassic shit. That's
Yeah.
none. I wrote none of that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, like how they be like Jay-Z, like, you know, I understand how Jay-Z write and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because you just adding on. I got to get to a certain point and then I add on. So and then I just repeat what I know already and just keep repeating until I add on, till I finish the rhyme and I know the rhyme already.
And then you could perform that shit the next day already.
Exactly, because I know, because I know that, but I don't do that no more. And that to me, like, that shit is like, like, you know, I like how I write now, but at that part, I need to go back to that part right there and stuff.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah. I mean, Ram knows I got a huge problem with that. I'm sitting on like 10 records that I've done. Like, because I got a home studio. I just sit here and make shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm actually real good off the top, to a point where people don't even know that I'm right. So I'll be at shows, and if I fuck up, I'll just go off on some shit and then end the verse.
Right. You know where you're at. You know where you at. You know where you need to end
That's one advantage that people who are elder statesmen in hip hop and have been around for a while, we built those skills over years. Yeah. To where if there is no fuck up. Yeah. You can figure it out in the moment. No, that's young real. Cats don't have that time, right? It's like a comedian. At first, you try to memorize every line, but Louis C.K., Dave Chappelle, any of them ones that been around for a while, they can go on stage right now and give you an hour or two, and they ain't got nothing prepared. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or a little bit. You know what I mean? Right. They got some rhymes they ain't memorized either. You know. Right. No, that's real. So that's part of that. But no excuses, because we worked our ass off back then to memorize. So no, definitely. I definitely get it and stuff, and I love it because it comes in. It kicks in when you need it to kick in. Yeah, so does. Your experience part and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, for these MCs, these younger MCs to be able to get to that level and stuff, you know what I'm saying? They have to understand certain things. Starting somewhere, and and rhyming over your vocals is just like the most bullshit shit I have. I'm like, yo, man, I said, do you not understand that the guy from Milli Vanilli killed himself basically off of this type shit right here? I forgot about that. I forgot that he killed himself.
Yeah.
I didn't look. I wasn't trying to laugh. But God damn it, they cool.
Yeah, right. But I'm not trying to laugh at it either. You know what I'm saying?
Now we laughing. It's no big deal.
But seriously though, you know what I'm saying? That's the reason why he killed himself, because it was such a shame.
Yeah, he wasn't respected for his art.
Yeah, to not be able to do your shit and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You not finna rap over your vocals and stuff. Like you can, the chorus, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But your main verses and stuff, I need to hear you. I'll be telling them, I was like, yo, man, I came to hear you, bro. If I could have just put on your CD and closed my eyes and shit and just imagine what the fuck you look like on stage and shit.
And why would somebody want to pay to go to a show like that?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like I'm trying to hear your vocals. Like, like I come from like when people sang at church and shit. Like, so you ain't no faking that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I put my vocals on behind, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand the chorus and shit, you know what I'm saying? But when you come from the era where you didn't have the technology that we have right now, and you still you're handicapping yourself, you know what I'm saying? And you got all the technology in the world to make your shit sound great and stuff. Whereas people back then, they didn't have all that shit and they sound fucking beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So how is it that you can't, with all the technology that you got right now, all the sound system shit and stuff? I tell people too, like MCs, like I said, already factor in your budget a sound man. Like, don't like, oh, well, how much is that gonna cost? No, already factor it in that you're gonna fucking need that, or get one of your homeboys to go to school to do that. You know what I'm saying? Or I need you to learn this and stuff. So because
Oh,
you
yeah.
come into these shows and stuff, and you're dealing with the sound man that's giving you and stuff, and he got gonna make so now in order for your shit to sound right every time, you know what I'm saying, you got a homeboy that's a lighting man. Now your show looking dynamic. You got lighting, you know what I'm saying? You know, somebody that's there, or you're paying for that. You exactly, even if you're paying the homie and stuff, you already write into your budget, this is what it's going to cost me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So there it ain't like, oh, now I gotta pay that person. Like, nigga, this your show. You how
Right.
you not gonna want to pay for your shit?
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't understand how like that you become cheap with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see these artists that got all this money and shit, and then they got fucking bullshit ass sound.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
Part of like what you were saying, you seen Jurassic and stuff. With our shit sounded good. We had sound man. We had our own sound man and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We pay for that shit and stuff. You know,
Well, that's definitely good at the rave too, because I'll tell you, the rave sound without having a sound man is
oh
trash.
yeah, no, it's bullshit. Yeah, no, yeah. We've been there earlier where we always had somebody doing sound and stuff. But the early days, I totally, you know, we done been there a few times. So yeah.
So let's move forward. What do you got going on right now? I mean, musically and not musically, like what's coming up for you that you want to talk to people about? You know what I'm saying? Let them know what you are.
Right now I'm just because I always been a producer and stuff. I produce beats and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do much for Jurassic 5 and stuff, you know what I'm saying? For whatever reasons, you know what I'm saying? So I've just been pulling out my old shit and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And you know, trying to put together, you know, some instrumental beats and stuff, you know what I'm saying, for MCs and stuff, you know what I'm saying, the rhyme and whatnot and stuff. And just showcasing what I do. And then, you know, even you know, people that be looking for production and whatnot and stuff, you know what I'm saying, doing that. I've been working with my sons and stuff. My sons, they rhyme and stuff.
Right.
So
how old are they?
My oldest is 30 now. My oldest is 30.
Okay.
I got 28 months.
Okay.
Just turned 29. One just turned 29. One is 31. So then one is 26. Yeah, 26. And then yeah. So you know,
but they've been rhyming since they were younger, because I saw previous interviews, and they've been rhyming since they were like teens, right?
Yeah, since like they was like at least like, I think my son, my 29-year-old, he was like the middle one and stuff, but he's like was the main one that started first and stuff. He started like about 9 or 10 and stuff, and then you know, but so they had been making those. They was like ahead of they time with shit and stuff, and you know, they was doing straight hip hop, but then you know their peers are, you know, once you start growing up, then your peers is doing other shit and stuff, so you kind of like, you know, kind of start doing what they doing a little bit, but you know what I'm saying, but still you're not that and stuff. And so then the world haven't caught up to them. So I used to be telling her like, yo, and like, man, you need to stay in this lane. Do this right here, stay in this lane, because this lane is going to open up and stuff. And then, you know, they went start doing other things and stuff. You know, one of my sons got married and stuff. Then one of my sons moved to Africa and whatnot and stuff. And then Joey Badass came out, and I was like, bro, I told y'all, man. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, y'all was already doing, you know, and
they had a style like that.
Yeah, they was doing hip hop. They straight hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And I never taught them how to rhyme or do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was
gonna ask you, when did they come to you? Did they hold back, or you know?
No, like I said, the middle one and stuff. My wife was like, you know, Shakir rap, and I was like, what? So I heard him. I was like, okay, you pretty tight and stuff. And then him and my younger one, they was doing stuff together and stuff. And then my son was my older son was, you know, kind of like doing beats and kind of like with them a little bit and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then they started doing more shit. And then one time I was on tour and I had Pro Tools on the computer at home and stuff. And then one of my younger sons, he stuck one of them small ass CDs in the fucking CD thing and fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? So So we didn't have Pro Tools no more and stuff, right?
Oh
And stuff.
shit.
And so yes, because so when I, and so but they had sent me some songs that they had did and stuff, and I was like, yo, this shit is fire and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that's rapping over that Barry Bonds and shit that for that Kanye
Oh,
shit
yeah,
and stuff. Yeah. So I was like, yo, this. And I was like, man, y'all killing this shit and stuff. And they was like, they used to like the clips and shit like that. So I dude, this man. What? So when I came home, and I'm like, I find out that the shit is fucked up. And I'm like, man, what happened here? You know what I'm saying? With the Pro Tools and stuff. And I was like, then I started thinking, I said, how did y'all record these songs and stuff? It's like, we just was using GarageBand and stuff. So for me, I've been recording on GarageBand since then and stuff, but they had created some dope ass shit and stuff. And I was like, yo, like, I was like, man, I was like, yeah, they was like, yeah, they like Mad Lib and all, you know what I'm saying? They was into all that, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, man, I don't even know about that and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, how y'all know about all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? They just was like following the trend of where hip hop was going.
The DNA.
Stuff, you know?
Yeah, DNA.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Kanye West had a lot to do with their influence too in the early Kanye, like
right.
It was dope and stuff, So like I said, in the Mad Libs and all that stuff, they was always already into that type shit and stuff. So they was creating dope shit. So I was like, I'm not trying to fuck up y'all chemistry. Y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, just need you to stay there and be consistent with what you're doing and stuff, like I said, shit went different ways.
That's less for everybody right there. That's less for everybody right there.
Yeah. So we've been sitting on some shit. I got a gang of shit that I've been sitting on and stuff is what I'm saying and stuff, like from MCs that I've been fucking with from LA, like from way back, that the shit just never came out. We never had the opportunities to put this stuff out. So now I'm starting to do that. And then I'm working with, so from a futuristic standpoint, fucking with the metaverse and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like this alt space. I don't know if y'all familiar with alt space.
No, explain that. I'm curious now.
Yeah, alt space is it's like a social media type of thing, but it's interactive and stuff with other people. So it's like we all meet up and stuff, but we meet up as avatars and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And they got clubs and stuff. We can start a club there. We have an open mic inside there and stuff as an avatar. So
can you record? Can you record stuff from there?
Yeah. So
live from the den might be live from the meta den, son. It might. Yeah. We might have to start working on that.
Crazy.
No real talk. No real talk.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. I'm smiling, but I'm serious because I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, well, that part right there.
But Ram, you didn't see recently. I mean, I'm not saying I like him or nothing or think he's dope, but Capitol Records just signed a Avatar metaverse rapper. They just signed him. Capitol Records signed.
Wow.
Like he's got like 10 million followers, right? He's a TikTok rapper, right? But he's on. He's
I don't know if I want to hear anymore.
Metaverse rapper. And he signed to Capitol Records. Just like go look it up. It's crazy. It does.
No, I'm going to as soon as we get off here now.
No, that's deep right there, man. It's a whole audience out there and stuff, and it's still people haven't caught up to it yet. But eventually, you know what I'm saying, it's going to like some dope spots and stuff. So what you go ahead, what you was gonna say?
I was just gonna say, so when you say you're getting into it, like, are you just discovering it, or are you doing things within it? Like,
yeah. So one of my homeboys had turned me on to it and stuff, and he's like, Akil, this is gonna be the future and stuff, you know what I'm saying? He's like, man, you gotta get you an Oculus, you gotta get, which is the
I'm about to get one soon.
Yeah, he's like, you gotta get this shit, and stuff. So, but he would be telling me about it, and I'm like, I'm gonna get it. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna bite the bullet and get it. So when I did it, and then so I'm in there exploring what's going on and stuff, you know what I'm saying? We buying property and stuff, you know what I'm saying, like digital property and stuff like that, But then one of my other homeboys, he was in this thing called alt space and stuff. So alt space is a more like social media type thing and stuff. So it's a lot of people that was up in there and stuff that's you know, it ain't even a whole bunch of people, but it is still a lot of people in there. But it's all of these different things that you can do and stuff. Like I'm saying, you go to bars and stuff. You got movie theaters in there and shit. Motherfuckers be roller skating.
And there's
Crazy.
currency and everything.
Yeah, so the currency is basically it's moving toward, you know, that what it is, it will be the crypto shit and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That so yeah.
So that will be, you know, so people, you got NFTs and stuff, people selling NFTs in there and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So you know what I'm saying, you got all type of art. So you can be like in New York, you could be in Miami, you can be in all these different places and create. So you got people that are creating, you got world builders and stuff that create different type of worlds and shit.
I've been hearing this, but not this in depth. So how advanced is it? How far along is it? Like it's booming?
That shit is cracking, but I will say it's still it didn't go as fast as I thought it was going to. People going to pick up on, but you're not going back. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%. So like now's the time if you want to get in. Like tell the people.
Now's the time to get in that shit and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because eventually, you know, it's like, you know, gold mining and shit, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and stake your land, go ahead and stake your land and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So when the shit come, you know, you'll be there and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But like I'm saying, like you got open mics in there and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You got clubs.
Crazy.
You got strip clubs, you got, you know, it's crazy, you know.
Hold on, wait a second.
Yeah,
strip
I knew he was gonna pause right there.
Yeah,
wait,
open mics and strip clubs.
So hold on, you got naked avatars dancing around? That's what.
It ain't necessarily naked. You know what I'm saying? That ain't went there yet, but I'm quite sure. Right. You know.
It's crazy to me, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. But all type of clubs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. And so what you were saying about your radio shows and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because you got your friends that show up and stuff. That's gonna show up.
Yeah, that's coming, right?
Yeah, that's gonna show up in these places and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, So it's like the sky is the limit. With so what had happened when, like I said, one of my partners, he turned me on to this, and he was like, he's like, I want to shoot a video of you and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you know, this Future Sound, the Jurassic got a song called Future Sound. So he's like, man, this is like some futuristic stuff. I want to shoot you with doing your verse in here and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because you can record yourself in there, right?
Shit.
So exactly.
We ain't even got a tour no more, Ram.
Yo, I ain't going nowhere. I'm sitting right here in this
man. Basically, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, yo, I record you doing a verse and stuff. So he recorded me. So he had this house built for me. So I got this island house. Like it's like in the middle of the water and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But the shit is so dope and shit. Like fresh ass house, got fucking jet skis and shit, you know what I'm saying? So
you can do everything. Like you can just go ride your jet ski.
Go ride the jet skis.
I knew this was happening, but I didn't know how advanced it was yet. I'm like, this is wild.
So you on the jet skis and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, floating in the air and shit, doing all kind of, you know, different shit. So he like filming me and stuff. And then when it came out, I was like, yo, this shit is dope. So he just filmed it and then download the footage and then go edit it. So he edited. So we got.
Wait, so you already have a video in the Oculus?
Oh yeah, I got a few of them. I'll send it to you. Yeah.
Oh, you can send it to me?
Yeah.
Oh, yo, can we share with the people? You're not there yet.
Yeah. No.
I want to see.
I got. What can I? How can I do this?
I mean, we're not doing now.
Okay. Yeah. No, I sent it to. Yeah, I sent it to. Yeah. No, for sure and stuff. That's what made it clicked in my head. I was like, oh shit. So we just started doing. We started just shooting video at first, just shooting videos of songs that never had a video and stuff. So because like you have the, you know, the head thing and stuff. So I just put the some headphones on there so the music can come through there. So and it'll pick up the audio of your vocals and stuff. So all you doing is just
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can be rapping it too and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But your hand movements and everything and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You like. It's you know, you rhyming and stuff, right? So, you know, but you got all these places that you can show up at. So location is crazy and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know what to say. I'm about to.
We got to get into it. We got to get in it now. That's what we got to say.
the shit is crazy and stuff. So we, like I said, we just start shooting videos for shit that we liked and stuff. So my boy's like, he's like, yo, I'm finna do this Dilla birthday and stuff. So he did that fuck the police and shit. So he's like, Akil, can just come rap that shit. I'm gonna come film you and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we did fuck the police and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They had a little police car in there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Turned upside down and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then so I was like, damn. So we, like I said, we started shooting videos for songs that never had a video and stuff. So he done some shit for like Anderson .Paak and, you know, just shit that, you know, like we just like and stuff. So I was like, man, I said, so I've got a homegirl that rap and stuff. And so she had some songs that she had done like maybe like 20 years ago and stuff. So she was like, yo, I trying to get my vocals off of this and stuff, you know, or trying to get the instrumentals to this and stuff. So it's just a program now. I don't know if you know about this program where you can take vocals off and shit. And, you know,
I've heard of a couple things like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I took some shit and remixed her song. So when I remixed her song, and I said, we need to shoot a video for you because you be promoting this shit a lot and stuff. So we're gonna shoot a video. So I rapped her rap because she don't have the thing. So I rapped her like absurd. So you can dress people up how you want to dress them up. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, right.
Yeah, that part.
So I could just steal all of Denku's music and just make my own videos.
Exactly.
You will never do no shit like that ever.
You know what I'm saying?
You know I'm playing. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I did her video and stuff, and then it was cracking for her and stuff, and then some people hit her up. She used to dance for like Sweet Tea, the rapper Sweet Tea and stuff, you know, back in the days and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So Sweet Tea seen it, and she like, yo, what's up with this? So she had an Oculus and stuff. She like, yo, I need a video, you know, Akil, you know what I'm saying? Hook me. So they linked it up. So I shot her a video, you know what I'm saying? Made a few dollars off the shit, you know what I'm saying? And then
you about to be the Hype Williams of Oculus before people even know about it.
Man. And then MC Shan, I did this one for MC Shan and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because they was friends with her too. See, they seen her shit and they like, yo, how can I, you know what I'm saying? Then I ended up having a pinched nerve, so I was like down for like a couple of months right now. So I haven't been back in for a reason, but yeah.
I'm sorry. Just to be clear, so you don't have to have an Oculus to view it though.
No.
Oh my God.
No, because I can just download the footage and then edit it anywhere, and then I set it up. You know what I'm saying? I can place it anywhere. So I have been looking to do animated shit. But it was just costing so much. Like, you know, I'm like, man, I've been wanting to do this shit and stuff. And I seen this shit. I said, this shit is fucking free. I can fucking do like, man, I'm finna do my own stuff from a creator's perspective and stuff. So you asked me what I was doing. So it's that this is the things that I'm doing and trying to be innovative and do different shit and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That was the perfect way to probably end it, man. We did an hour and 15, 20 minutes. I don't know.
Word up.
we had said an hour, but I think it's a great way. We talked about the past, and we're in the future. No, that's where it's at.
Real quick. Let me just say, real quick. Shouts to Malice. He was in the chat. And my Wild Bill stayed in pretty much the entire interview, and he wanted me to say, to you, Akil, directly, it's important that I say this while you're here. J5 was a massive influence on me growing up.
Word.
And though a later track for you was What's Golden, it's arguably one of the best constructed hip hop joints of all time.
Wow, that's deep, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Wow, Bill, what's up, homie?
Bill.
That's what's up. Respect, much respect, man. Thank you.
That's a perfect way to end it. You got anything to say, Akil?
Man, yeah, just know who you are and how you fit and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And you'll never be out of place and stuff. So yeah.
That's what's up. I don't know if we signing off.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
Have a good night,
man. Appreciate you.
Man,
this is a great conversation. It's fun, man.
No doubt. And I'll send you the link to the videos that I shot.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Doubt.
People will share them and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's called Alt Space VR and stuff.
ALT?
Yeah, ALT space VR and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, word.
All right.
No doubt.
You got me excited about that, man.
Nah, no doubt. All right, respect, man. Thank you.
All right. Be safe, man. All right.
All right, peace.
All right, brother.